Principles by Monica. I am a certified nutritionist, yoga, pranayam, meditation practitioner, and a motivational blogger. In this video, I am going to share my personal experience on how to discover your own light, to be eternally positive, on how happiness is not an emotion, it's a state of being, and how it should be our constant state of being. I'm going to share the top 7 habits that I started practicing, and it changed my entire thought process for the good. In this video, I will be talking about the top 4 habits, and in the next video, the remaining 3 habits. Start practicing these habits for the coming 21 days, and trust me, you will see a tremendous positive change in your mental health. So coming to habits. Why I am saying habits is because as per the definition of habit, it's a repeated tendency or practice that's often hard to give up. So you are supposed to do it regularly. Habit 1. Choose a persistent morning activity. Whenever you wake up in the morning, choose to do a specific activity persistently. Why I am stressing on the word persistent is because you should be firmly and obediently committed to doing that activity every day. Now that activity can be anything. It can be a spiritual practice like meditation, pranayam, or a physical exercise like yogasana, walking, running, or any other form of exercise. If it's an exercise, it's even better because exercise releases the happiness hormone dopamine. Now, when you adopt to doing a specific activity every single day, you automatically imbibe the principle that all the successful people follow: being persistent and being committed to doing something. Never start your day by scrolling on social media or by reading some news. It blocks your mind with external thoughts, mostly negative, and then you end up having a likewise crappy day. The start of the day should always be pleasant. Habit 2. Have a happy self-help or self-growth book handy with you. In this case, you don't have to be a voracious reader or love reading. Even if you read one single page every day, it will make a difference. Read, reflect, and implement what you have read. In this manner, you will always be connected to happy thoughts, which will keep you upbeat and spirited all of the time. Habit 3. Develop a skill. Apart from your regular routine work, learn something new, learn something different. It can be as simple as making a perfect coffee or learning to make a perfect tea. We can learn so many things, like we can learn how to play a new instrument, learn a language, do some online course, or cook a delicious dish. You just have to take out half hour from your daily routine. This will make you feel productive and boost your confidence. Habit 4. Use positive words and language. Always be aware while having a conversation. Everyone around us is now talking about how COVID has adversely affected the world, how India as a nation is failing, how the administrative system is collapsing, how the government is failing. I believe we should instead use a positive language. Like, so many people are recovering faster. So many people have been vaccinated today. The vaccination drive is going to start from this day. And once the vaccination drive starts, the cases are going to go down and the nation is going to heal. Give out a positive message to the universe, and positive will be delivered to you. Even in your personal life, never say, I am so unlucky and this isn't happening, the client isn't replying, I am so stuck. No. Always say, I am so lucky. I am soon going to meet the love of my life. I am soon going to get the opportunity that I was always waiting for. That client is soon going to revert with a positive answer. Be positive. this will have an impact in your life. So these were the top 4 habits that changed my thought process. Watch the next video for the remaining 3 habits. I've also written a blog on this. You can check it out at blisssouls.com. I want to conclude this video by a line that I read somewhere. I want you all to think on this line, reflect on it. You can even share your thoughts in the comment section below. The line is, if we can't control what is in our control, how can we control what is beyond our control? Please share your thoughts. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Namaste.